Hey guys, it's Lexi Ray and today I'm doing my makeup like how I would if I was Daisy Docherty. No Daisy, she's got an intriguing personality. With Teddy. Guys! Overall, she's a teen lifestyle influencer that not only shows the good parts of her life but also the bad parts, which makes her more real. She does shopping videos, get ready with me's and beauty hauls. She's very known for her singing, if you've seen that. She also opens up about her mental health, which is totally different to some other influencers that live this perfect aesthetic life. First step to any routine that Daisy does is her skin prep. However, Daisy's got her own struggles and I don't want to change any of her skin prep that works for her. However, I would recommend her to use this Revolution Pro moisturizer, as I'm telling you, your skin is like baby smooth. And it smells like really good. They don't say what it smells of, but really good, believe me. And look at the glow, look at it. I also always go in with petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly doesn't block pores and it kind of protects everything underneath. So if she's got her skincare on, this will protect her skincare underneath. Daisy's already got long lashes, but if she wanted to improve her lashes, I always go in every day with these two Babe Original serums for my eyelashes to make them long and luscious. If I was Daisy, I would use a concealer underneath my makeup. She struggles a lot with her skin, which I used to a lot and I wish somebody taught me how to do it. However, I wouldn't recommend the concealer I'm using today. I would recommend the e.l.f. Camo Concealer instead. Anyways, I'm going to apply these to all my blemishes and I'll come right back to let this sit so it reaches its full coverage potential. If you watch Daisy's videos, it doesn't look like she likes to wear a lot of makeup, mostly because she sleeps in. I swear every time I watch her get ready with me, she's always asleep. So I feel like using a quick, easy makeup routine that makes her feel confident would be the best bet. However, that's totally different to me. I wake up at the crack of dawn doing a full face of makeup. Also, I would just like to let you all know that my window is open because the UK is hot. I'm sorry if there's background noise, but it's too hot, I'm telling you. I've got a ceiling fan, but it's right above my head and I thought that would be even more annoying than the cars going past my window. To blend it out with a brush like this, I don't know where it's from, just a dense, thick brush, and I just tap this in like this instead of rubbing. Don't rub, you're just gonna rub it all away. That would be terrible, it just ruins the point. Routine, I would either use e.l.f. Halo Glow or this e.l.f. Foundation Soft Glam. However, Daisy likes a more natural makeup routine and the e.l.f. Halo Glow has been known to cause blocked pores and we don't need to do that to her, we don't. Best pore blocking substitute is this is beaten up glow drops from Revolution. I really like this Bare Minerals gel cream, hydrating, and it's got SPF 30 because I've seen her face after she's been burnt on TikTok. Or this BB cream which has skincare in it. Daisy was born on January 9th 2009, making her one of the youngest beauty influencers on the platform. I'm also just using this brush just to spread it about, and then I'm going to go in with my James Charles Beauty Blender. Daisy started posting in 2025 and grew quite rapidly. After her first viral video, she blew up. I love this product because it gives a shine without accentuating texture, which is definitely something we need. I'm going to take the same concealer and just leave this under my eyes to set a little bit more while I tell you more about Daisy. While this is setting, I'm going in with the e.l.f. I think this is actually, it's a blush tint, and I'm just putting this here and here. As Daisy quickly blew up online, hate began to, it just erupted everywhere. Although she had all this hate, she didn't stop. She embraced it. I've never seen somebody embrace it that great in my life. I'm going to blend this out with my James Charles Beauty Blender. This is not a wet beauty blender. We're not going to talk about it. Yes, I may be too lazy to wet it. However, it does the job, doesn't it? I'm then going to set just my under eyes with this Fix and Last 14-hour Essence powder. However, as she embraced the hate, she continued her singing videos, which was one of the most hated videos that she had. She's genuinely just an inspiration for any other influencers experiencing this type of hate. If you know Daisy, you know she loves to be bronzed. This bronzer is actually from Primark and it's actually the darkest bronzer I've ever used. Yeah, I can be scared. Yeah, I'm a bit scared. I just make sure to tap it with a fluffy brush and tap off the excess and lightly tap it across my face, but it does give that tanned bronzed look that you would like. However, I wouldn't recommend if you've got a heavy hand, I'll tell you that. During the time of her hate, I reached out and sent her an email, and I'm telling you now, this girl is so sweet. She is so sweet. Just applying this to my forehead, my cheekbones and my nose, and a little bit on my chin, and blending that out through the ends to my eyes. If I was Daisy and I wanted my makeup to last all day, I would take the same powder and just tap it off on my hand and then tap it lightly throughout my whole makeup to make sure everything is set and it's not going anywhere. I'm not Daisy, so I don't know where her oiliest points are, but for me, mine is my nose, so I make sure to powder the nose a lot more. Blush, I'm going to go with this Benefit blush, but blush is kind of really particular depending on your skin tone. However, I'm using Willia for mine, and I'm using a brush like this and tapping that up to from my cheeks to my eyes, and I like to add a little to my nose. One thing that Daisy is a huge inspiration to me for is that she's wearing her natural hair. Unfortunately, I'm not today. I was for like the past week and I felt gorgeous, and she actually gave me her curly hair routine, so I'm very grateful, thank you. Today I'm doing my heatless curls. If you guys want my heatless curl routines, I've got many, let me know, I'll give it to you. If I dyed my eyelashes and my eyebrows for this, I would recommend if Daisy would do this, because she's got beautiful long lashes and it saves us so much time in the morning not doing our eyebrows and eyelashes. On the few final steps, I'm going to use this e.l.f. multi-chrome multi-stick. I don't really know what its actual intended use for, but I love adding this over my blush as it just gives such a lovely glow in the sun, and I think she'd love that because she loves sunbathing, she does. For highlighter, I think she would love the Pillow Talk highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. I take it on the right at the ends of these brushes and I put them on my eyebrow bone, I think that's called, my nose and my nose bridge. I don't know what this is called, and on my cheeks. For my lashes, if she dyed them, I would use petroleum jelly, warm it up in your fingers, and then lightly brush them throughout your eyelashes. If she wants mascara, I would always recommend the Babe Original mascara. Is the best one I've ever used. It's also infused with lash serum, so you're getting both benefits. Today I'm just going to use the petroleum jelly on my lashes. It just makes them thicker and stays up all day without falling down. Now we've completed the whole face, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. lip gloss, and it's shimmery and plumping. This is how I do my makeup if I was Daisy Doherty. I think we can all agree that she's an inspiration to our generation. For Daisy, that worked out for her, even if she had a bit of hate, which she totally embraced. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to let my heatless curls marinate. We love you, Daisy. You're an inspiration. Love you. Bye.